Hey YouTube, Mad River Knife. We're out here today. We're gonna do some gear testing. How about that? Spice it up a little bit. Instead of being in the shop and doing those types of videos, we're gonna show you what some gear is made of. Today we have a very interesting piece in the ESEE Jungles. Check this bad boy out. It's a very large knife. This is manufactured in the US, just like all the ESEE knives. But let's get some chopping done here and show you what she's capable of. It's a very hefty knife. You can do a lot with this. This knife was designed for the Mexican, like DEA, and it was designed for chopping down cannabis plants, marijuana. That's what it was designed for, and also it's a great item, weapon in this case, for defense. In those large patches of marijuana, you can't really see what's on the other side, so you really can't be shooting, because you'd be shooting one of your partners. So down there, this would be great for defense and close quarter combat and things in the those cannabis patches. That's what she's got chopping. Pretty good chopper. If I could control my cuts a little better, that's more my fault. But yeah, she chops well, pretty decent. You can see there we're taking some huge bites out of it. The way that the grip is designed, you can see how I hold it, and as I would make a stroke, it stays like in a plumb line with my arm. See what I mean? So I don't have to be hacking like this. You have more energy when you use it like this. But that's a really nice feature, and they took the time to test and trial that out to see if it worked well. So we can see it's a pretty good chopper. Maybe not the best, but you know, it's very good in my standards. Do some batoning here real quick, just to show you what it's capable of. Right through it. This would definitely be a great one-tool option for backpacking, hiking, camping, whatever you desire. I mean, it's gonna, as long as you know how to use it properly, you can still do your small tasks with ease and it not be a problem. Definitely with this large blade here, it gives you the capability to go through some larger wood very easily. I mean, you could go through, you know, some real good logs with that, definitely, and it's gonna perform very well. This is another of those knives that, as long as you treat it well and maintain it, it's probably gonna outwork you. Kind of got the hammer pommel on top to pound into things. We got the very awesome ESEE logo right there. I think that logo is just wicked. Oh, let's try a larger piece. You definitely have a lot of options and capabilities with this knife, and that's what I like. Options and capability. That's how you get a lot of things done. This is a very dry piece of wood. Uh-oh. Should have brought the lube. Well, Nah, it's gonna go through it. Boom, right through that. Easy. I bet 3 swings I get through this piece. Well, that's what the Junglas is capable of. I think this has a 10-inch blade on it. It's definitely over a pound. I didn't bring all the specs out with me, and I don't remember that type of stuff. But overall, very awesome blade. Can't go wrong with the Junglas. This will be on the website sometime. Get around to ordering one or a few. But comes with an awesome Kydex sheath here. Get it all in frame. I got it on my hip, so it's hard to do this. But you got the molly back here, so you can attach it to packs and things. You got the tensioner lock. It's Kydex. There's 3 different attaching ways to put the pommel into the sheath. There's a loop over. This comes up, you can put it over. There's this, and there's the tensioner, and that does very well. And then look at all the the eyelets in there. I mean, that's going to give you a lot of options to attach other things and to make this. It has enough features on this knife that you could just make this a kit itself by attaching like a poncho and you know, your fire steel, your fire kit, whatever you desire, onto this. So that's a great option. This is one of the best sheaths I've ever seen. Also, this would make a very good combat knife. It's large enough that the boys overseas would definitely be able to put this to the paces. And it's $10.95, like I said, so you're gonna have to take care of it, keep it oiled and things, especially if it gets wet, because it will rust. It's not rust proof. No steel's rust proof. We got the micarta scales on it, very heavy duty. Look at the thickness on that. That's my finger. This is definitely a 1/4 inch thick. And then look at the torque screws to hold this handle on there. That's definitely heavy duty equipment right there. So you know this thing is built very well. So that's pretty much going to be it for the ESEE Junglas. If you guys have any more questions about this knife, you know, we can bring it back out here, beat on a little bit. It's always fun to do that. Overall, this is a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. You have an amazing knife that other companies would probably charge more for this than what it costs to get one. And with the sheath, I see people making sheaths like this in the aftermarket. $100, $75 for a sheath like this, and even up more than that. So for the price point of this knife, it's amazing. It is it's going to be that large fixed blade that's you're always going to go to. This is my go-to large knife at the moment. You know, that's always subject to change, but for right now, ESEE Jungles, I definitely give it a 10 out of 10. Check it out. You guys stay tuned and have a great day. Hang around for the next one, y'all.